Hello YouTube and welcome back. This is going to be my package and pickups video for the month, as it seems to be of late. Reason being, and I've probably mentioned this before, but with no car boot sales or charity shops here in Madeira, I've got to rely on the likes of Amazon and eBay for my retro games, and depending on the post, that could take a week or two for packages to arrive. Which in a way is a good thing, so that way I've got more stuff to show you rather than just show you the one or two items. And also secondly, apologies for the appearance, I'm off work tonight, so it's 1 o'clock in the morning, so I can't sleep, so I figured I'd do a video for you guys. So without further ado, show you guys what I've bought for the past month. First up, as always, when I start these package and pick up videos, games that I bought for the MSX. Not as many this time, just a couple cartridges from the same eBay seller in Japan, and 6 cassette games from the same eBay seller in the UK. First up we have Car Fighter, released by Casio, signed there. If any of you guys are familiar with Konami's Road Fighter, it's basically the same thing, just with this game it has a gun attached to the car, which plays similar to, very much to Spy Hunter, but other than that the game is exactly the same as Road Fighter. What with Road Fighter, the car being red and this one blue. Yep, Car Fighter. Next up, Ice World, which is a maze puzzle sort of game, very cutesy. Again released by Casio. Keep me to get around to doing some gameplay videos of these MSX games. I'll get there in the end, don't worry. So expect a video of some gameplays anytime soon. But those are my 2 cartridges that I got, and these were £15 including postage. Now the cassette games that I got, first up is Jack the Nipper. Some screenshots on the back. I don't know if you can see them. It's even got the boot's price labelling, $8.95. It is boxed and complete with the instructions. I don't know if you can see that. Case is broken, but that's not a problem. Also I got Tetris. Just the one screenshot on the back, I don't know if you can see that. Again, it's boxed and complete with the cassette, the instructions being just on the inside, on the inlay of the cover. Next up, in one of those big box clam-shaped cases, is North Sea Helicopter, which is a simulation Vectrix sort of game. No screenshots on the back, just the text explaining to you a little about the game. It unfortunately didn't come with instructions, but again, that's not a problem. Released by Microsoft, who made loads of MSX games back in the day. A software house from Netherlands. Also, Time Curve. It does come with instructions, and of course the tape. Screenshots of the back. It's basically a clone to Time Pilot, really, and very hard too. It's a tough game to play. I actually own this game and Jack the Nipper, so I may give them away at some point. Next up, it's a Space Invaders Galaga clone sort of game. That's Space Busters. Again, no screenshots, just the text at the back, and it does come boxed with the instructions. And the final MSX game I got is Alpha Blaster, again another Galaga Space Invaders clone type game. You should probably notice all these games have been released by Microsoft. Fortunately, there's no instructions, just a tape, and again, no screenshots at the back, just text explaining to you a little bit about the game. And those were my MSX pickups. These were all £7 including postage. Now I also got 2 Commodore 64 games. First 2 Commodore 64 games in years, in fact probably 10 years. And I've been playing these 2 games quite a lot recently on emulation, and so I figured I'd pick them up as originals. And first up is Booty. Again, a platform game, themed on pirates. I used to play this back in the day a lot on the Spectrum. And now that I no longer have the Spectrum and I've got the Commodore 64, I figured I'd pick it up on the 64. It's a cassette, released by Firebird. And the second game I got is Turbo the Tortoise. A really cool game, platform game, and more the same lines as Super Mario and Sonic the Hedgehog and all those 2D platformers. As you can see, it got 94% from your Sinclair. I'll show you some screenshots of the back. A really fun game to play. And I bought these are £1 each, and I bought them from a retro shop in the UK called Retro Games. And I remember back in the day they actually owned a small store in London. Went there a couple of times, but now I think they're more online. They no longer have the store. And I picked this up for these 2 up for £3 including postage. And their site is retrogames.co.uk. Worth checking out if you're after any retro goodies. And also last month it was my birthday, so the wife wanted to obviously get me a present. So she just basically told me to look online for anything that I would like, and she paid for it, which is very nice of her. And I picked up a handheld console, and she got me the console and 2 games with it, and then I treated myself with another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. And the console that she got me was the WonderSwan colour, the orange crystal. Do the bit of Blue Tonic there, Blue Tonic 78, showing you the sides. If you can see that. Here's the back. And I'll show you the console. It's a fun little machine. The games are really cool, typical GBA style. Of course, there's the colour version because they did release the black or white version. And I'm hoping at some point later on to get the Crystal Swan, which apparently had a better TFT screen. And the game she got for me was Klonoa, Moonlight Museum. Just show you the sides. And some screenshots on the back. Don't know if you can see that. Again with the awesome artwork. Just love these artwork on these Japanese box games. And she also got me Akemura, which is basically Ghosts and Goblins, Ghouls and Ghosts, however which way you want to look at it. And those 3 items were £60 including postage from an eBay seller in Japan. And I went to treat myself with some more WonderSwan games. First up, show you this. First up is Rockman and Fort, which is basically Mega Man. Screenshots on the back. This is what the cartridges actually look like, which is what I'm playing at the moment. So next up we've got Chocobo's Dungeon. Screenshots in the back. Very Zelda looking. Awesome little RPG. Not too difficult even with the Japanese text, really not much to do. Still a fun game. Next up is Butler's Evolution. Which is a 2D platformer. The object of the game is to get to the end of the stage before the time runs out. Not knowing much Japanese, it really is a bit hard to understand what's going on, but I gather that's the idea of the game. From what I play with it, it's a fun game. Next up is, I think it's called Teino Makituri. Never get these pronunciations correctly, but again it's another puzzle platformer. Screenshots on the back. And the last three games are WonderSwan color games. Now, these are standard black and those were standard black and white games, very much like the original Game Boy. And these are the color games. Which this one is Battle Spirit Digimon, which is a 2D beat 'em up. Two sides. And some screenshots. Upside down. I do. I'm sorry. And the boxing to the WonderSwan color games are slightly bigger than the standard. Next up is Rhyme Rider, which is a rhythms-based sort of game, very similar to Vip Ribbon on the PlayStation 1. It's actually developed by the same people. It's upside down. Oh. Screenshots on the back. Okay, it's a really fun game to play. The final game that I got, not one that I wanted, but came part as the bundle, which I paid about £50 including postage. And this is Harajuku Hero, developed by Square. RPG, of course. Some screenshots on the back. Gorgeous artwork. I doubt I'll ever play much of this, but I may give it a try. What I might do is try and get a walkthrough translated in English and give it a try, because it does look really cool. And it's in mint condition. In fact, all of them are in mint condition, and great artwork on the front, so it's definitely worth keeping in the collection. Great use of colours, I'd say. There you have it. That was my WonderSwan collection. There's a couple more games that I'd like to get, but I don't see myself buying many more WonderSwan games due to their majority being RPGs and simulations, and being all in Japanese, really difficult to play. So there's still quite a few platformers and beat 'em ups I wouldn't mind getting. Next up is another handheld console, and one that I have been wanting to get for ages. And I'll just show you the box, and that is the Turbo Express, which is basically the portable PC Engine, or the GT as it's known in Japan. So chuffed to have this finally in my collection. I remember back in the day when it first came out, back in 1990, it was expensive then, going for about 200 if not slightly more. And I was really chuffed to pick this up for 150. Even today it goes for a high price, so I was really chuffed to pick this up for 150 from an eBay seller in France. And it's in mint condition. As you can see, there's no dents, no creases or rips at all in the box. And apparently the seller said it's never been used, so really pleased with that. As I said, I always wanted one of these, but due to its high price, even back in the day, I just couldn't afford it. The likes of Game Boy and Sega Game Gear and the Atari Lynx being a lot more cheaper, this is one of the most expensive handhelds for the time. And I'll show you the console. Where is it? Oh, there it is. And here it is. Awesome little machine. I reckon it's my pride and joy now in my collection. Just quickly turn it on and show you running a game. At the moment it's playing, I'm playing Mr. Hanley. And I was. Hold on. Oh, dopey, I put the cartridge in the wrong way around, haven't I? Ah, there we go. It's a fantastic little machine. Chuffed to bits to finally own one of these. And there you have it. It's in fantastic condition. Not a mark on the screen. No scratches or whatsoever on the unit itself. And it's modded for to play Jap, US and PAL games. Not that there were very many PAL games released for the machine. But there you have it, the Turbo Express. Okay, my next item is a pickup that I got here locally from an electronical store called Volton, very similar to Dixon's in the UK. And normally I don't buy these sort of consoles because they're really pretty naff and cheap and all that. But I picked it up more so because of the handheld, because it's come in a bundle, and the handheld's what I really most wanted. And presentation-wise, looked really nice, and the box as well. And that is the dual pack, which comes with the a Blaze Mega Drive console and handheld. And it's the white one rather than the black one, and I guess that's because it's trying to sort of go in the Wii direction, because not only does this play Mega Drive games, but double acts as one of those Wii clones. And if I just show you on the back, it comes with the usual preloaded Mega Drive games, and also comes also preloaded with these Wii Sport knockoff games, which you get golf, baseball, boxing, bowling and tennis. Then you get a few other sort of extras. And this was €90. I know I roughly paid too much for it, but as I mentioned before, getting these sort of things over here in Madrid is very rare, so I figured why not. And normally they go for about 40 on their own, so Can't go wrong. And I'll show you the console. That's the console in white. Just want to point out that in the UK, and I believe in the US, they're distributed by Blaze, but in Europe they're distributed by a company called AT Games. Now the actual manufacturer that makes these is the same as those in the UK and in Europe, just distributed by different companies. We've got 2 joystick ports, audio and video, AC adapter, cartridge slot, on and off, reset. I'll tell you that's for the Wi-Fi. And it came with cheap, tacky, plasticky joystick. Very Wii, obviously trying to go for the Wii look. As I said, they're really cheap and naff. I guess they do the job. And they come with accessories like the golf, attach on like so. Again with the baseball, tennis racket, and ping pong. I can't see myself really using this because, as I said, I've gone more so for the handheld rather than the console itself. But I'll give it a try. I may even do a video showing you what's on here. And the handheld is what's known as the Gopher. Now this is the 6-button one. There's also a 3-button and a 2-button version. But the reason why I wanted this is because it has the 6-button has an SD slot that allows you to put your own Mega Drive games. Just turn it on and show you. However, when putting the games on the card, they need to be converted to bin files rather than the SMD files that you expect from emulation. And as you can see, again, it comes with a preloaded Mega Drive games. There's 20 in total. And then you've got the added feature of putting your own. So I'll just show you a couple games. Searching for games, as you can see that. Once it's searched the games, it's just a case of selecting which game you want to play. So I'll just select Mr. Nuts. It's a fun little system. It does have issues with sounds. I reckon that's down to the emulation itself rather than the game not being done properly. But other than that, it's more so with the music rather than the sound effects. Other than that, the game is perfect and it's really fun to play. It's really nice to own this machine. Worth checking out. The small screen sort of reminds me of the Game Boy Micro. You've got the USB connector there to charge it up on the computer. Just got a headphone socket and headphone socket there, and then you've got your mains and on and off switch and volume control. That's an awesome little machine. Just don't put it too loud because it does sound distorted when it goes too loud, but if you just leave it at sort of mid volume, it's not off-putting at all. It's really enjoyable. Definitely worth checking out. And there you have it. The Gopher, as it's been called. Also, before I go, my final item that I got, game related, is some capacitors that I got from my Game Gear. I have this Game Gear here, got a couple others with the same problem, as they tend to do after a certain age, and that's the screen and sound issues. So I ordered the capacitors for them, which is for the screen and the sound. Came also with the game bit, and instructions and installations and how to get them fixed. But I'll follow these, but I'll be more following the sticks tutorial on how to fix the game gear and get it back into good health. And if all succeeds, I'll be doing the same thing again with my other two. And that's it for my packages and pickups for the month. So hope you've enjoyed the video, and I still got another package on the way, that a trade that I did with X-File 2708 aka Marcus, which hasn't arrived yet. And when it does, I will add it onto the end of this video, and until then, take care and bye for now.